Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here in this Ignite session with the Learning Lab, talking about politics, building a grassroots strategy to engage community-based HCPs, parallels from recent election cycles. This is going to be fun. It's going to be different. I'm hoping you're excited for it. So before we get started, who am I? I'm Phil Talamo. I'm the president of PER. I've been in healthcare for 13 years, including a cycle in healthcare reform. This is back when Obamacare first got approved. I've been an accredited CME for 8 years. I've worked with so many good people that gave me some great perspective on these things. So why am I attempting something as crazy as this? Well, I double majored in government and history. I've always had a passion for politics and political campaigns, and we know that we can learn a lot from other industries. I thought with the whole virtual thing too, like this could be a different way to look at it. I'm also pretty bold and daring because I'm going to talk politics in 2021. What will we do? We're going to do politics. We're going to draw comparisons. We're going to learn. We are not taking a political position. I hope we're not going to annoy anybody. And we're definitely not solving any crises whatsoever. So this is not your source for political problem solving. So let's jump right into it. What is a grassroots strategy? Well, ThoughtCo gives a nice little definition of a movement, but what it really does is it targets very specific people for action and engagement. And you can see right there on the right-hand side, there's a lot of different strategies that get involved in this. And you've seen a lot of these. What this is not is guerrilla marketing. There's always a session in a meeting like this where they say grassroots is the same as guerrilla. Not true. Guerrilla is boom, in your face. Check out this McDonald's ad on the crosswalk. That's not really targeting anybody specific. It's not creating engagement, creating buzz. It's different. Throw it up, put it away on the side. So a simplified grassroots playbook, you're really focusing on a channel and a mindset. Are you going local, using online, word of mouth? Are you trying to change things? Are you advancing things? Are you sparking some emotion? Or are you just going shock and awe? There's a lot of different ways you can create this. So perhaps this is starting to make sense. Maybe it is apples to apples. We're going to talk about bringing together specific demographics for deep engagement to solve a common goal. It's going to be interesting, and I do think we're going to learn a lot. So as we get started, the reminder is we are getting political. We're going to talk about the election of Obama, Trump, and Biden. We are going to draw some conclusions. We are not going to judge. So let's buckle our seatbelts. It's about to get a lot of fun. So here we go. Let's go back to 2008, the election of Obama. You can see on the right, he launched what was called mybarackobama.com with unprecedented use of the internet. Young voters, very hard to reach, TV making less of an impact. So these social communities bringing people together. It was revolutionary and it got some really good engagement. So can we learn any lessons from this? Are traditional tactics not hitting these recent graduates and these new medical professionals? Can we use social media to build these communities? And how do we engage beyond the big event, the big election or the big satellite? Fast forward to 2016, the election of Donald Trump. This was the birth of the mega rally. Why? Because the person that felt overlooked wasn't really alone. It was that outsiders versus government insiders engaging millions of people for the first time. Can we learn anything from this? Can we draw more HCPs in, making it a little more showy? Are there faculty that might feel overlooked that were left out? Or who feels forgotten? What demographic isn't traditionally part of these types of conversations? Can we engage them? Go even further forward to 2020 with Joe Biden. He united a lot of different peoples of different demographics against one common opponent. This was sort of that anything but concept that we're used to seeing. And in some cases, less was more. It wasn't in your face. So can we take some lessons from this? What is the common opponent of good patient care? Are there totally different demographics, disciplines that could come together as a team? In some cases, do we try to do too much? Maybe take a step back, relax a little bit, and try to be a little calmer when we do it. As a bonus, we're talking about astroturfing. This is when you fake a grassroots campaign. It makes sense, right? It makes it look like there's a lot of support. Believe it or not, it's illegal in advertising, right? You can't put fake reviews up, but it's not in politics. Kind of makes you think a little bit about our political situation. Here's my advice. Do not do this. This is really bad. If your grassroots strategy isn't working, call your friends on Facebook, join your gardening club, try a different grass seed, plant it in a new place, cultivate it. Maybe water it more, maybe water it less. You're just not really paying enough attention to it, or maybe too much attention to it. So let's bring this all together and bring it back home. What does it mean? You have to understand what matters to a specific demographic so that you can create this engagement with ongoing engagement through new channels, new people, and uniting various demographics. It's a lot like healthcare, right? If you're looking at specific clinicians, you can bring in this ongoing engagement with new channels, bring new people in, and unite these different demographics toward that one common goal, which is better patient care. Makes a lot of sense. So I hope that you learned a little bit of something here. I hope that this kind of got you thinking a little bit different. Maybe there are some good examples in politics. that we can use? If you think so, maybe you don't think so, give me a call. Shoot me an email, connect with me on LinkedIn, tweet me. Let's talk about it. Why not? This is what it's all about. Thanks so much, and I hope to talk to you soon.